Hello my dears, you all are welcome to my YouTube channel Maths Master Saman. Today too we are going to have a new video. This is also on reflections. Last time in the reflection 3 and 4 we discussed how to reflect in the lines which are not parallel to axis. Now today also the video is an extension of that itself, because last time we discuss how to reflect the figures in the lines which are not parallel to axis. We observed that we can't draw using the lines of the graph paper the straight lines joining the corresponding object and image points perpendicular to the line of reflection when the line of reflection is not parallel to any of the axes. So we followed a different technique by finding the lines of the graph paper itself, joining the object point, making a particular angle with the line of reflection, and finding another line of the graph paper itself, meeting the line of reflection at the same point, and the angle between the line of reflection and those two lines. Then according to what we learn in that, now if this is the object point, now this is the line of the graph paper passing through the object point and meeting the line of at this point. Now from the other side, but you know definitely you can't take this line as that line is not, you can't say that image will lie on this line on this side, because this line is not perpendicular to the line of reflection. Then what we did in the previous two videos, otherwise two previous situations where the line of reflection was not parallel to axis, we go from the object point to the line of reflections on the line of the graph paper itself and took this angle between the line of reflection and that line from the object point to the line of reflection, and check whether there's another line coming to the same point of intersection from the other side, making this same angle on the other side. Now if you look at this one, in the previous two cases we had such an angle. If we had such an angle, then we went on that line, and at this distance on the other side we found the image point of this object point. Now in this instance what happens, this is a particular instance where you don't get such two lines of the graph paper itself from either side of the line of reflection and coming together at the same point on the line of reflection, making equal angles on either side of the line of reflection. This is such a case. Now this line from the object point comes to the line of reflection here, but from this side there's no line like this making the same angle on the other side. There's no. In this kind of a situation we can use these lines of the graph paper to find the corresponding image point. In this kind of instance we have to use a different technique, that is a construction technique. We have to take this image of these object points by construction. In construction, this instance important part is relevant to this particular part of the lesson. That is, you may remember, sometimes you may know, may not know, construction of a perpendicular to a straight line segment from a point of the straight line. Now we will first of all see how perpendicular is constructed from a point away from the straight line to the straight line. Let's say this is the straight line segment. This is a straight line segment. Straight line segment. Now let's say there is a point away from that, and we are going to see how perpendicular is constructed from this point to the straight line. This is the way. Keep the middle point at this point and draw an arc so that that arc will cut the straight line at 2 points like this. You keep the middle point at that outside point or point of the straight line and draw an arc so that that arc will cut the straight line segment at 2 different points. Now this arc has cut the straight line at these 2 points. Now what you do is you keep the middle point of the pair of compass at those points of intersection of the arc and the straight line and draw an arc below. Now keep the middle point at this point and draw an arc on this previous arc. You get the crossing point. Then what you do, this is the point from which the perpendicular is to be drawn. This is the point that we found by construction. Then we draw this. Right, this is the perpendicular from this point to this straight line segment. This is how you construct a perpendicular from a point of a straight line to the straight line. Once again, if you want to construct a perpendicular to this straight line segment from a point of the straight line, this is the point of the straight line. This is the straight line. What you do, first you keep the middle point at the point of the straight line and draw an arc so that that arc will cut the straight line at 2 different points. Then you take the middle point at those points of intersection of the arc and the straight line and cut arcs on the opposite side like this. Then you get the point intersection of the arcs. Then you connect that point off from which the perpendicular is to be drawn and that point intersection of the 2 arcs that was previously constructed and draw the perpendiculars. This is how you construct a perpendicular from a point of a straight line to the straight line. Now this constructional technique has to be used in this instance to find the corresponding image points of these object points. Now what you do is this. First of all, now you know the straight lines. So one of the salient features of reflections is that the straight lines joining corresponding object and image points are perpendicular to the line of reflection. Then if I drop a perpendicular from this point to the line of reflection and produce to the other side of the line of reflection, then the image of this point A must lie on that line because that line is perpendicular to the line of reflection. Now what we are going to do is that you first of all construct a perpendicular from the point A to the line of reflection. Cut 2 arcs, cut an arc, then keep the middle point in these positions of the point intersection of the arc and the and the line of reflection. Right. Now I will take little clear position. Right, this is the point. Then you keep the now this is the line perpendicular from A to line of reflection, and as this line is perpendicular to the line of reflection and it passes through the point A, image of point A must lie on this line on this side at this distance. Then you mark this distance. You mark this distance. This much. Right? This is the point A. Point A dash. Right. Now you go to the next one. Now we will erase for a while those things, because otherwise we will find it right. Now we will construct another. This is a bit difficult process. Normally you are not getting this kind of questions at exams, but to complete the lesson of reflections I do it. Now another arc. These are cut. Right. This is the line. Point C. Point C. Then this is the perpendicular from point C to the line of reflection. Then as this line is perpendicular line of reflection, the image of C must lie on this line on this side at this distance. Take the distance. This is the other point, C dash. Now point B. Again from point B, you draw an arc, erase this. You draw an arc, Then you construct is the point. Then you construct the perpendicular so this is the line perpendicular from B to line of reflection. Then image of B must lie on this line at this distance. Then take the distance and mark it on the line of reflection and the perpendicular. And this is the point B dash. Point B dash. Right, now we have found all 3 points, and all you have to do is to connect. This is the image. This is the image of this triangle when it is reflected in this line of reflection. So that is how you get the images of reflections in some lines which are not parallel to axis, where you can't find the lines from the object and image points with equal angles with the line of reflection. Okay, today's video ends with that, and that's a bit difficult process, but this is not recommended or will be tested at the exams. Therefore, just get to know this and have a method to reflect figures when you do not in certain instances where this line of reflection is not parallel to axis, and you can't find lines of the graph paper from the object and image points with equal angles with the line of reflection. Okay, thank you. Have a nice time. We will meet with another video soon.